All right, so let's say that you're opening up this image and what you want to do is you want to select around. Now, if you use the wand tool, in theory, you might be able to, if you really work on it, maybe you hit contiguous and then you like shift select a bunch of times, but it's gonna be a headache. Like this would be very difficult. I don't want to even attempt that. So I'm going to hit Command D to deselect. And I'm also going to just kind of double click this because I see its background with the lock sign and that doesn't work great for me. So I want to show you another tool, and I actually want to show you something with the tool palette that I've used a couple of times but haven't explicitly called out. If you click and hold, it opens up to some more tools. So there's a bunch more tools that are here in the tools palette, and I'll show you some of them. I won't show you all of them because they're kind of like tier 2 tools some of the time. So I'm going to go to the quick selection tool, which is the default thing that you'll probably see in your tools palette. So if you didn't see Magic Wand before, I'm sorry for not calling it out. Quick select will be the default right there. So that's just something to be aware of. And the way that the quick selection tool works is you click and drag, and it just selects everything that's roughly that color. And when there's a good level of contrast between the foreground and the background, it can do a pretty darn good job. So I'm just going to copy, paste. Let's use the move tool here. And we already have this going right here, which is pretty incredible. And that's just the quick selection tool right out of the bat. So I just wanted to show you the quick selection tool right there. And let's move back in the layer stacking order, because here's the thing. You can get a pretty good selection using the quick selection tool, but if you'll notice, when I copied and pasted that, I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to fill this layer just with whatever this does right here, move it behind, and if you'll notice, the quick selection tool did a pretty good job, but there's little areas that are kind of not great. So after you use the quick select tool, in order to get it so those little areas get to the final level of, yes, this does actually work and isn't like a poor cutout, we're going to use something called the lasso tool that I'll talk about in the next video.